Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great, and welcome to this new video. On Bitcoin, of course, we're doing an update, a weekend update, a Saturday update, which usually, if you remember from last week, for example, usually it's quite quiet, all right? A Saturday normally looks like this, all right? So here you can see Friday evening, the price just started consolidating. Last week, in the evening, we did get some moves. So volatility is a possibility. It's just like normally you can very easily spot the Saturdays. I mean, this is probably a Saturday. Yes, it is. Then this is probably a Saturday. No, this is a Saturday. Oh, it doesn't matter. All right. Price just doesn't move that much. But overall, I mean, if you look at if you look at Bitcoin right here, we've been quite volatile still in the last day. Yesterday got some news as well. I think the impact of the news was minimal, but of course, I mean, Bitcoin right now is at 44,000. All right, we're at super high levels, a lot of resistance, a lot of bullish momentum as well because of the ETFs, and just in general the state of the market, which at this moment is just bullish. All right, I'm actually getting more and more convinced. I mean, if you look at the total crypto market cap, it's at 1.65 trillion dollars right now. If you see that right here, I mean, none of the other rallies we had, not in June, not in May, not in March, none of these has gotten close to where we are right now. I mean, those times we always peaked out around 1.3, 1.2 trillion dollars, and right now being at 1.65 trillion dollars, and then also taking into account all of the fundamental bullish events, all right, at least for Bitcoin with the ETF. With the halving, and then of course, hopefully the economic situation around the world somewhere next year, it's just bullish. All right. Now, if we zoom in, and like I said, with today being Saturday, I do expect some stability, especially if you look at the 1 hour time frame. See, the 4 hour time frame, I would still argue is quite trending and quite bullish. But if you zoom into the 1 hour time frame, you'll see that this is actually the start of some sort of a consolidation. So what happened with this last bearish move in the last 2 hours is that Bitcoin dropped down below this level at 44,000. So it seems likely to me that we'll be stable today. Not much movement, but I do think it's most likely, and that's also what I said yesterday. I think it's likely that we'll get a pullback. And for now, I think the main support is going to be 43,200, but eventually I do expect the price to also pull back towards 42,200. And then from there we'll see again. I mean, frankly, like I said, I'm just very bullish on Bitcoin. And there's a ton of support at 42,200. So it looks most likely, even if we pull back to that level, which is, moderately bearish, that we will find support there. And from that support, bounce back up to probably 45,000 and maybe even higher. So yeah, I think that's all you need to know. I mean, in general, about the entire market, or at least about the market around Bitcoin, I'd be careful. Usually it's a pretty good day to trade cryptos that are moving, because Bitcoin is not moving that much. So that means that Bitcoin does not exert too much influence on the price of other altcoins. So for me, it's usually a good day to trade, but still be careful, right? Because that does mean that usually in the weekends the volume drop down. That's also why a Saturday evening or a Sunday evening, tomorrow, one of those evenings, I do expect new capital to flow into the markets. And if you have low volume, quite like relatively low capital can actually make the price of a crypto move a lot. So be careful for that. Be on the lookout for that. Look at the volume. But strong cryptos should be strong today. All right. And they should continue even if Bitcoin drops down a little bit lower, which is what I expect. All right. But those are my thoughts on Bitcoin for now. If you do have any questions, then let me know down in the comments, where you will also find a link to my own premium or signal group. I have both. If that sounds interesting, you can check that out. All right. But the links to that will be down in the description or the pinned comment. For now, I want to wish you all a great weekend. Take care and bye.